You know, I really like OAN. For some strange and odd reason, I find myself drawn to this channel. Now, guys, it's been a while since we've done a video where we just kicked back, looked at some bad chicks, and talked about, anything other than that thing that's taking place right now. And so here we are. Now, deal is that over the past 3 4 years, CNN, MSNBC, they've been completely just the TDS is dripping. And if you want to believe that the guy in the White House is the most evil person or entity that's ever existed, well, I mean that they're there to cater to that crowd. Now, when it comes to Fox, right? A lot of people tend to forget that they were Me Too'd before Me Too was Me Too. And so they're not under that Rupert Murdoch leadership anymore. I think they were brought by like Clear Something Media. And what they've done is, as with any time a brand, an established brand is purchased, the direction or the agenda behind that brand changes. So right now Fox is on its, Fox is about as good as it gets, like outside of what I'm coming to get from OAN, which is an admittedly conservative network who I think is suing Rachel Maddow right now. That Oh my goodness! At what point do we call what Rachel Maddow's been doing treasonous? Because she's just been off the rails for 4 years, guys. I mean, Christ, you keep losing and losing and losing and taking a loss and taking a loss and still being able to hype yourself up to like continue to think that, yeah, this time is gonna be the time. I'll get you, gadget, next time. Like, you don't you realize how you're coming across? But no, they do not. They are balls deep in their TDS. And whereas I'll go and check in on the MSNBCs, CNNs, Foxes, and the like, I tend to find myself, if I just need the noise in the background to, listen to their channel more often than not. And I mean, as it's pretty obvious, not just for the noise in the background. I mean, damn, bruh. Damn. I believe they're owned by a family out in San Diego, and as somebody who lived in San Diego County for as long as I did, I can attest, man. This is part of the reason why California can't secede. This is why California cannot secede. No, you got so many. It's just too many bad chicks. Sorry, like, at our biological level, fellas, this is you ain't click off yet, right? Why? Because like this is what they got popping out there, bruh. This is what they got on OAN, and it's so funny because that's literally how Fox garnered its garnered the base that it did. It like you got, I think, Megan Kelly, Andrea Tatoros. There's so many different bad chicks that ran through Fox that I mean, shoot. Now that the media is like really realigning itself, because there's so many things going on with so many different companies such as Disney and Fox and all of the different networks, that like now that we're having this realignment, it'd be like when you guys go for the whole Me Too thing again, remember, right? Like, remember, you decided to do whatever it is that you did. All right, sweetheart. Like, come on. It's about accountability, yes, and it's about accountability for one's actions. That's like I always say, never put yourself in a position, or do not, don't allow a temporary issue to become a permanent problem. Think it out. Think through, man. Think through. And so, like, before you go and try to blow up industries again, ladies, just remember that you the one that still put it in your mouth, like, not to be a jerk or anything else like that, but you the one that did it. And as guys, like, to whether or not it's fair, whether or not it's gross, all of that is, I think, fully circumstantial. But power attracts, right? power attracts. And when you guys remove the incentive or try to remove, because there's no removing that incentive. I mean, it will always attract the opposite sex. Like removing, but attempting to remove the incentive as you have for the past, like few generations and decades. I mean, no wonder Generation Z is coming up more conservative than the generation that came before them, because they see the hindsight of all the generations that came before them, like where they dropped the ball. I end up getting into like who's that? Judge Joe Brown. He goes and says how oh my goodness, you gotta care so much about the generation. You gotta show us respect for the generation. Like, bruh, but y'all set hella traps though. The drug war, like the unbalanced family courts, which have been allowed. Nigga, you was a judge in unbalanced family courts, which remain to this very moment. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You set all these damn traps and then look around like, well, shit, I did it back in my day when everything was 17 cents and shit. Like, come on, man. For real. Liz Wheeler is like their main opinion chick. She's super conservative and but here's the thing. She's attractive. Yes. Strokes without question. But is there anything I get this thing when it comes to cheekbones being super high that makes people kind of come across as a bit evil to me. I mean, hot without a question, but evil. If I slide it up in there and she pop and horns pop out of her head, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, oh no, I'm going to hell. Sorry. I'm an idiot. I really am. But yeah, so I just wanted to take some time out, guys. Maybe get the noggin jogging a little bit about a few things that have been taking place right now, and also, just spend the time ogling the just absolutely stunning creatures that they have working over there at OAN. Like I said, OAN really slid into what Fox used to be, where it's just mad bad chicks. So that's, of course you're gonna be able to build an audience like when you got a stable of bad chicks. I mean, that's life. I mean, seriously, when you want to sell something, I can't think of any better way to sell it than the intoxicating allure of the feminine. It's perfect for capitalism. Meaning they really make it work. And to be at this point where we're at right now, particularly with the whole quarantine thing. Ugh. But either ways, guys, let's go through my my personal favorites, seeing how we're at the end here. All right. So this is Lilia. I love waking up in the morning because she has the morning shift. One of my favorite things is how you guys have what's the name? Have it will be in the comments and say, oh man, yeah, I'm thinking about the face a little bit different. Right? Speaking of faces, Callan here. I mean, let's keep it a buck. That ain't shabby. That ain't shabby at all. Matter of fact, let's go back to Lilia, because in the mornings, I'm telling you, it's better than coffee. I'm lying, but okay, I'm being rather facetious there. Chanel Ryan and an old girl right here, Jen Pellegrino, word, damn, for real. That's how y'all doing it out there. That's how y'all doing it, OAN. And this one, I don't know why her the space between her nose and her mouth is so prominent. I mean, she bad. Make strokes without question. I mean, strokes, honestly, strokes for everybody, but the no pullouts was the one. The no pullouts is bang, bang, and bang. That's the no pullouts. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, if you consider giving OAN a shot, by all means, man, do that. For real, because it add it as a part of your news diet. I mean, because I know I'm nothing but a supplement, right? But like just getting more than one side and getting the different opinions. That's how you can form the best and most well-rounded opinions. So I mean, this is just the clickbait for real for everybody involved, myself included. But you may feel differently, and that's what the comment section is for. Until the next one.